good, y'all? Welcome to my channel. It's your girl Jessie. So we're going to hop straight into this. We're going to have that conversation today, okay? It's all about that feminine hygiene. So my ladies, gather on today. We're about to have that convo. We all know that time of the month. It's inevitable. We just have it. Guys, you lucked out with this one, but girls, we gotta do it. We're going to be talking about just on that time of the month how to feel comfortable to the best of your ability. It's very hard because with cramps, with the bleeding, with the just everything that comes with your menstrual cycle, it's not fun. We all know it's not fun. So I've been trying out new things with my period lately just to find that comfort in that week or so that I have my period. And I'm just basically here to put you guys on, alright? Other day, I picked up some pads from Target, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was a little hesitant, but I was persuaded to get these pads. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not disappointed. So, number one, I got these honey pot pads, and I got these in the organic super. So this is like right before like overnight pads. There's like one that's like overnight, but then I didn't get that one because they didn't have it. But definitely if I come across that, I definitely will get that. So with using these, right, let me put you guys on. Instantly when I put these on, so basically these are the organic super herbal infused pads with wings. I didn't really read much into it, which is a bad thing. You should always read into it. I just mostly looked at the ingredients, but when they said that it was like herbal infused and it is infused with mint, lavender, and aloe, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I really didn't pay attention to that. I don't regret it. Like it's plant derived feminine care. Like that's what you want. Like you really want something that's kind of more so on the plant base than like kind of like chemically infused with all these other things that cause issues down there. You know, we don't like that. The feeling that it gives you is like it's instant sensation. Like it's like this cooling. I don't want to say tingly, but it is kind of like it's a cooling, tingly feeling, and that's kind of from like the mint. But it's like really comforting and soothing. I don't know, for me, I feel like it's a little bit more soothing to my cramps. I don't really have severe cramps as often as other people might, God for that. But I do definitely feel the difference that it does give me when I feel those little tiny cramps that I do have. So I use this, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, like it was so comfortable. Like it was just, and compared to other pads like Always or other kinds of pads that aren't like vegan or whatever it is, these pads don't give you that like itch. It doesn't irritate your vagina. Like over the years I've realized that with other pads, I've always used them, but with other pads I've always had issues. Like I would feel like it's like itchy, it's irritated or whatever, but like it's my period, so I'm just like, let me deal with it. But like closer to that time of the month, I do definitely feel like I experience more irritation down there, and I want my nana to be good. Like I don't want her to be crying out and suffering, especially while I was during that time of the month. Hell no, nobody wants to deal with that. Well, you just feel very refreshed every time you use a new pad. Like I don't know, I want that. I want to feel fresh every time I change my pad. Like yeah, you feel a difference when you change your pad, yeah, but this is like you feel like you literally, for me it feels like I went in the shower, washed my nana with some mint and hopped out, and it's a brand new, you know, like it's fresh, it's, you know, it's ready for a new round. Like, oh, that's just me, that's my perspective on things. Like, and it doesn't irritate me. Like you want to feel comfortable on your period. Like nobody wants to feel that itching and no, like but I definitely feel like it is beneficial towards comfort, and it has like this weird cooling feeling that is like comfortable for my stomach. I don't know, like it's not, I don't know, I'm based off of my experience, that's how I feel about these pads. Now, the next thing, I got this wash. So for feminine hygiene purposes, I did invest in this because I don't really like using regular soaps and stuff down there. I tend to use black soap more often than any other soap, and I mean, it's just not your vagina's best friend. Like, she can't get with it. Like, there's just a lot. Yeah, it's natural, but I don't know. It's just black soap tends to dry out, like dry you out a lot, and I don't know. That's not really like. I don't think that's normal for your pH balance. So I don't want to tip sis off and then sis tip me off. Like, it tip me way off. I believe this is the normal foaming wash. I used the sensitive one as well. I feel like when I first started using this, actually, I used the sensitive because I experienced a lot of irritation before my period. Like I said, I'll be fine throughout the entire month, except for once it approaches that 14 days before your actual period, and then on my period, I'm experiencing like chaos, and it's annoying. So when I started using this, I felt like it was like a relief, like a real, it doesn't feel like it's drying out your vagina. It doesn't feel like it's doing anything. It feels like it's just a balance, a perfect balance. Your vagina is refreshed. And I use this a lot in the shower. Like, you just pump, they say that you pump 3 times, but sometimes I'm not gonna hold you, I be going over by that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, it doesn't really matter. This is also plant-based, so I don't know what it is, but the formula within this product definitely does make a difference. The sensitive and the normal, they kind of do the same thing. My vagina before using these products was highly sensitive, but I don't know, using this product, I didn't have as much issues this month because I just started using it more and more and consistently. So as I started using these products consistently, I experienced less problems down there with my cootie, and that is everything to me. As you get older, your vagina changes. Like, your vagina changes. I've noticed, I hate it, but I'm 24 now, and I've noticed a drastic change in the balance of my vagina, like from 2020 to now, like, and it's not a good balance. Like, I don't know, it was just my vagina. I never really had like crazy complications down there, like, but then once it hit like around last year, yeah, I started having some crazy experiences with my vagina. We're gonna have that conversation. I believe, like, I had my first yeast infection last year, and that's normal, you know what I mean? You just want to make sure you're very careful. Some people, not gonna hold you, some people can't help it sometimes, you know, so they take certain medications and everything. But that was the first time I've experienced something like that, and I was like, what the, like, bro, what is this? Like, that was the worst feeling in my life. I wouldn't even wish that shit on my worst enemy. Like, real talk, I would never. That is a very uncomfortable feeling. It was worse than just being on your own period. Like, if to start off, if you do have like a vagina that's prone to like yeast infections, BV, whatever it is, I definitely would recommend you just start with sensitive, and then if you want to kind of rule yourself off of the sensitive and go into the normal, it doesn't make a difference for me. I feel like it does the same thing, but I like both of these products. The sensitive one is blue, this one is orange. So yeah, this is 100% natural, cruelty free. I definitely would tell you guys that you guys should definitely try to use this. I've been feeling like I've been saying definitely. So the next thing that I invested in when it comes to pads were these chlorine-free cotton top layer pads. Ultra thin pads, no synthetic pesticides, dyes, or fragrances. Extra long overnight, the dream team. Comes in 36 pads. This is how it looks. Okay. right here. Let's start with the pros with these pads. So why I would tell anyone to actually buy these is because along with the other pads, there's no irritation down there. It's like you don't have any problems except for, not to say, your cramps and your blood. Like that's the only two things that you really gotta worry about. However, for me, besides me feeling like this is something that you should, regardless of what I'm about to say, I think you still should buy vegan pads because it's better for your vagina, it's healthier for your body. Like, you just have to do what's beneficial towards your health. Now, I hate to say it, but the reason why my only problem with these are, like, these pads, I feel like these pads are a little too small. They're a little too thin. I'm not saying I got a real thick vagina. Sorry, I had a moment there because of Nikki. I'm not saying that, like, you know, there's anything wrong with pads. I feel like they're just formulated really, really small, and I don't know. I'm looking at somebody else and I'm just like, who is he? The pads are kind of like generated very like small, and I feel like they do tend to shift in my underwear, like, and every time I wear these, I experience a mess every time. And these are not overnight friendly. They say that it is, but the way I move around and everything in my sleep, these do not stay in place. Like, these don't stay in place. I'm gonna try to give it the benefit of the doubt, but like, this is yesterday in particular, I wore some big panties. You know, we got the period panties, and I wore some big panties. Yes, I did. You gotta stay comfortable. Yes, I did, but it's every time, even the time that I didn't wear big panties, is a mess. So keep in mind, it does shift a little, you know, whatever. Just make sure you have that extra security. You have some pants that you don't mind getting messy, just wash them. Like, that's it, just wash them. They get messy, wash them. Period. Overall, I would definitely tell you guys to invest in your health. Invest in your health. When I tell you, they kind of changed my life. Like, no exaggeration, they really changed my life. This is something that I want to carry on for my daughters, for my niece. You know, I want to carry cousins, everybody, like every woman. I want to carry this on and tell them, invest in vegan pads, invest in Honey Pot, invest in this company as well. Like, what is this company called? It just says L, okay? It just says L. Not to be choosy and, you know, do a little favoritism over here, but I would, if you do actually invest in vegan pads, I would tell you to invest in the Honey Pot pads because these are my faves. I just can't get over the cooling sensation. If you're one that doesn't really like that feeling, I mean, I guess I just go with these because they do come in more. Like, these come in 16, these come in 36, so I would go and invest in these over these. But these, for me and for people I feel like that have cramps and stuff, or they have like a little itch or something that they can't get, you know, get with, you know, I would say get this. Because I don't really have no itch, I don't have no irritation or whatever, because I told you, like, after using the soap and stuff and only trying like vagina friendly stuff just to make her feel good down there, I've been doing really well with that, so I don't really have any irritation. It was just like slight irritation at first, but then after that, like, I don't know, it was just a little bit, but not as previously. It was just like very, very frequent, and I was like, what the f is going on? Lastly, I would say that if you are a person where you feel like the pads still don't work for you a little bit, and you still kind of have like a slight irritation from whatever else happened before your period or whatever, I would tell you to invest in some cortisone. Okay, I have it. I thought I was embarrassed to go and buy this, but this changed my life as well. Like I said, life changer right here. Life changer. If I have like the slightest bit of irritation, I'm putting this bad boy on, and you don't need a lot. This, I got the 10 plus, and it's ultra moisturizing. Definitely is moisturizing, like, not gonna lie about that part. It has like a slight cooling sensation at first, nothing too dramatic. most of the time you won't feel anything, but like the first time you use it, yeah, you kind of gonna feel like just a tad. Nothing that's crazy, nothing that's gonna be having you like, oh, I'm never using this ever again. Like nothing like that. You can get this at any pharmacy, whatever you like, or you can buy this online. If I do find it online, I will also list this down below. But this is something that I feel like, my ladies, if you do have itching, inflammation, anything, redness, you should use this, because this definitely has helped me dramatically. So this concludes the video. I hope I helped you on your journey for your menstruation. I hope that you invest in these vegan pads and this vegan wash. I definitely would do it. This is actually the only wash besides Vagisil that I favor. You know, there's other brands out there, but I don't really favor scented products. I want stuff that has no scent. I don't like that. I feel like it does throw off the pH balance because there's some type of chemical, some dye, whatever it is, to alter the smell. So no, I'm good on that. I love you guys, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. I'm open, I'm friendly, you know, just follow me on my social media. We could chit chat, whatever. If it's not here, then I'm open to conversation. So don't be shy, let me join. We're gonna be little besties in the future, you never know. If there's anything that you may know that I don't know about, any suggestions that you would want me to try out, definitely list that down below. Talk about it with me. I want to know. I'm trying to try out some new things. Vegan, unscented. Gotta put that out there. Alright? Because my good kid don't like that. She likes to be refreshed in some vegan products. I love you guys. Catch you guys in my next video.